Hey. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Good to
Hello.
see you. Actually, we were just waiting for people to come in because there was nobody in there. So we just decided to chit chat in the back room.
Yep.
I was like,
We
all
just
right, it's 5 o'clock. Nobody's here. We
we
can
can
just
always find something to talk about.
we're chit chat in the back room and nobody here. And then we saw Josie's place was in here, Miss Josie. So we're like, oh, Miss
My
Josie.
friend Miss Josie.
Good to see you, Miss Josie. Welcome. I appreciate you guys coming here. Second time around. We got Miss Josie in the house. We got Claudette. Hi, Claudette. Good to see you. Hey, Nikki. Mwah. Good to see you, my friend. I love you. She says, I gotta have to use the blanket. I'm out running errands. All right, girl. Be safe. All right, let's see who else is here. Ashley. Good to see you, Ashley. Welcome. How you doing? April. Mwah. Good to see you, April. Always good to see you guys. Welcome. Good to see you all. I appreciate you guys coming in today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We got 9 people in the house.
Let me see if
And
I
we
is
are gonna
Tracy and them coming on tonight.
yes, they're coming on. So we gotta be quick.
Right.
We gotta be quick and
So
quick.
the other ones that just have to catch up when they come in.
Yes.
But
They're just
tonight we're gonna
AZ Cat. Good to see you, AZ. Oh, we got more people coming in.
come on in. Come on in.
Welcome. Priscilla. Welcome. Melinda. Good
Oh,
to
they're
see
all getting the notice now.
you. I guess so. Land Shark Pickle. Nikki say you better
Y'all
talk.
better talk fast. We can do that, Nikki. We can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Landshark Picker is falling asleep. We better talk because Landshark is falling asleep. We gotta wake him up.
Okay, so this week I was talking to Ella in the back. This is one of the things we talked about. A lot of times people go through a holiday and they don't look forward to it like someone else does. They don't have family. They don't have family that's close to them. They may have family that live in another state. They may have had a great loss. They may have had a breakup. They may have had a friendship that went bad. Just something that's not really working well this Thanksgiving. And I just want to talk about how we can help each other work through to have a good Thanksgiving. It may not be the one that we've had in the past, but it can be one that we can remember and enjoy. Because a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing other people say, oh, I can't wait to Thanksgiving. It's going to be great and wonderful. And they're over there thinking it may be going to be great and wonderful for you, but it's not for me.
Well,
And
I also have a question also for the chat. Is you know what? If you know Thanksgiving is a holiday that comes around where you're not happy about it, let us know why you
yeah,
stop celebrating and how you cope with it.
yeah,
Traditionally, Thanksgiving is not a holiday for me. So whether I celebrate it or don't celebrate it, it's just like any other day for me because it's not something I grew up with. Coming to America and staying in America, I see how important Thanksgiving is for everybody. Now, like when I was with my husband, he always loved Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving he can cook a lot of food, invite family and friends over. So I kind of fell into that tradition of
mhm.
Thanksgiving, and he will give me the opportunity to cook something that I like and bring to the table as well. It's just like um, bringing your best dish and presenting it to a neighbor or stuff like that. So, but something must have happened in your life that you decided that you no longer feel you want to be celebrating Thanksgiving. So
Are
how
they just not the same? Like, I
yeah,
know I
as
was thinking back when I was younger and we used to have Thanksgiving at my grandparents' home and everybody would meet at their house and we would all gather around. I don't know if it's different when you're a child or what, but I've always loved Thanksgiving. But Thanksgivings have been different over the years, depending on what had happened, during the year. And my question is like yours. Tell us, how your Thanksgiving, you perceive it for this year, what you've went through. Did something happen? Do you not enjoy Thanksgiving? Have you never enjoyed Thanksgiving? Just let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know, and let us know how you plan on celebrating Thanksgiving this year. Are you going to be celebrating with family? Are you going to be on your own? And if you decide to be on your own, how do you go about celebrating Thanksgiving? Now, for me, I'm on my own. So this is how I'm going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm going to be cooking.
Oh, what are you going to cook?
Well, I don't do turkey
I
because I
don't
really
really care for
I
turkey
don't like,
either. I don't care
yeah.
for turkey either.
So I decided to get Cornish hen, and I'm gonna bring it out of the fridge. I think maybe bring it out of the freezer tomorrow and let it defrost on
Right.
its own. And then I'm gonna season it, put it back in the fridge, and then Thanksgiving Day I'm gonna bring it out and put it in the oven. I'm gonna do some potatoes. I'm gonna cook some rice. I'm gonna make some cornbread. I like the honey
Do you like
cornbread.
vegetables? Are you going to cook a vegetable with that?
Yes, I got some bell peppers that I got from Costco, so I'm gonna do some bell peppers and slice those. I got portobello mushrooms. I love me
Oh,
mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
Yes, I love mushrooms. So I'm gonna be doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that as well. So yeah, and since it's just me, well, that's what I forgot to get. Well, I probably might have to order something from Walmart. It just depends, or I might have to go to Walmart during the week. Just see how it goes. I don't know if I will go, but I forgot to get me some Welch wine or whatever,
Wine?
sweet
Yeah.
wine by Welch. I forgot to get myself some of that.
Don't forget that,
Yes,
Ella. You got to order that. We're having
I did.
ham instead of turkey, but we are having dressing. So, that'll cover that
AZ,
area.
AZ Cat says, I have two people now, and I'm not a huge fan. I'm grateful that my daughter invites me, but it's more about her friends now. I can understand that, but you know what? I've had one Thanksgiving where I was invited. I think it wasn't Thanksgiving. I think it was Christmas. But you know what? It might be different now, but it's good to get invited,
Yeah.
and not just sit at home and doing it yourself, unless you feel okay about it, or being on your own on Thanksgiving. But at the end of the day, I'm glad your daughter invited you, you know, just to be in the
Yeah,
presence
just to be
of,
yeah, of a
yeah,
child, yes.
just to be in the presence of her and her friends, even though she's gonna probably be concentrating more on her friends, for you just to be in her company,
Right.
and eating food, I think you're gonna be good, AZ
Yeah,
Cat.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Picnicky says, I'm at Publix getting my prime rib to cook right now.
Oh, prime rib. Nice, Nikki. I'm
Yeah.
coming right over, honey.
Ella knows she's gonna be making some rice. I gotta make some rice. I have to make some
We
rice.
love jasmine rice here at our house. We cook jasmine rice.
I was cooking jasmine rice for a long time, and that was all I ate. Even when I was in England, it was basmati rice. And then when I came down here, I found out about jasmine rice, so I used to do that. But then too much white rice wasn't good for me. So the doctor said, in order to bring my blood pressure down, I have to start eating brown rice. So I eat a lot of brown rice
Do
too,
you
but
do you
once in
like
a
the
while.
brown rice?
Yeah, I don't mind it, but once in a while, I will cook rice, and I have to cook it because I have to add other things into the
Right.
rice.
Right.
I decided to, yeah, once in a while I'll cook with white rice. Yeah. April said this year I will celebrate with a friend. We are cooking a small dinner for two, then relax. Holidays as an adult are definitely not like when I was a child because many have passed away and family started. Yeah, I could understand.
Yeah.
Yes, that is good. At least you have a friend, that both of you can come together and cook some, whether it's small dinner, and just celebrate. That is really good. And I'm happy for you, April, that you have the time to do that. And
Yes.
yeah, to be honest with you, when we are younger and we just different holidays come around, we tend to, don't forget, when you're younger, you enjoy it more because why? You got family coming over. Your
And you're not
dad,
solely responsible for the cooking
the
and the
cooking,
yeah,
the yeah.
and the people coming together, calling them up, saying, "Hey, are you coming over?" or whatever.
Yeah, you're busy in front of the TV, watching TV, then your mom's gonna call you or your dad's gonna call you to do one thing or the other. So you do enjoy that. Now, when you become an adult and you have a big family, you might still enjoy that. But when you're on your own, I can see that it's, like me,
Yeah.
it's just like any other day. I just have to be off.
Well,
It's a day off for me.
a lot of people don't understand this when I say that I enjoy Thanksgiving. That's my favorite holiday. But the
Mm,
reason it is because that's when our family comes together. We're not giving out gifts. We're not trying to, hurry up and be all, what do they call it, when you just buying things and giving things and all that. But you're just coming together as a family, enjoying each other's company. And
mm,
it's not like you're trying to, and which we remember Christ, well, because I'm a Christian,
mm.
during Christmas time. But for me, Thanksgiving is just more personalized for me because it just brings us all together without any distractions. We're just there
Mhm.
at the table. We've cooked a meal and we can all sit around and just catch up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and be thankful for different things. Okay, April continues. She's saying, and doing their own thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because relatives are starting new tradition with their family, and I do understand that. It's like now you think the same people that has been coming to Thanksgiving dinner are all gonna be there, but no, because they're grown. They have their own family. They want to start something different, like you said, they want to start a new tradition. They want to do stuff differently. So that's another reason why, yeah, they decided that they're not going to come to Thanksgiving at your old place. So sometimes you're going to have to deal with spending Thanksgiving on your own and also be grateful for another day. There's so many things you could be thankful for. Hi,
Yeah, just look
Pam.
around your house. Yeah. Hey,
This is
Pam.
Pam. All right. We are having turkey wings, devil's egg,
Oh, I
collard
love deviled
greens,
eggs.
mac and cheese with cranberry sauce. That is a feast for two.
Yeah. You're going to have leftovers, I'm sure.
Yeah, you definitely have leftovers. It's only me, and me, I'm thinking about, yeah, definitely. When I cook, I want to cook and don't go back into the kitchen to be cooking again. I hate it. All right, Claudette says, I've always loved Christmas. I'm ready. I've already had our Thanksgiving. I haven't shopped, decorated, or made
I
any
made
other
any
plans.
plans.
Just
Yeah.
hubby and I might go to my sisters. We don't have that zest that we had anymore. Okay, yeah, that's true. Sometimes people don't want to do Thanksgiving because of all the headache that comes with it, the cooking, the decorating, and the
They
invite.
may have had something that happened over the year that was not enjoyable. They may have had a death or a loss of some kind. They may have had to move away from their family. There's certain things that keep people from enjoying the holiday with depending on the year, what happens.
Yeah. Well, at least sometimes it could be like, what, after a while you get like tired. Like I said, you don't want to be going through the hassle of cooking for
That's
a
true.
lot of people. And then guess what? When everybody's gone, you have to stay up, clean the kitchen, clean the table, wash dishes, and
Oh, I've already told James, you're not cooking enough for the whole neighborhood. That's not happening. No.
Melinda said, my kids and I have a good cry on Thanksgiving. We lost my husband, their dad, when they were age 8 to 12. We found out 3 days before Thanksgiving he had stage 4 cancer and had 3 months or less.
See,
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. That right there, that caused their Thanksgiving to change forever.
yeah.
The ones before that happened are not like the ones that are happening now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That one event can cause it to all change, you know?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Melinda, for your
Yes.
loss. So
Yes,
sorry.
Melinda.
And yeah, I hope you guys find a new way. And even though you cry on that day with your kids, I hope you guys can celebrate his life as well, while he was on earth with you guys, because no, he was a great dad, a great husband, a great father, a great provider. You know, there's all
I'm
lot
sure
of
they
stuff.
do this, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they already do this, but maybe they could tell stories about him,
Yeah, on
you
that
know,
day.
for that
And I can,
Thanksgiving, what
yeah,
they
and I can
remember,
see,
you know,
yeah,
their
and I
good
can see
memories.
why remembering him, I can see why remembering him will bring tears as well. Because and they hopefully they are tears of joy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we got Miss Josie. Miss Josie said, I spend it with my son and family. I have spent some holidays alone. I'm just always have been thankful for what I have. Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is, yes. Wonderful comment.
Yes. You know, you have friends, you have family. Yeah, they invite you if you're able to. Like I get invited, but I always have come up with an excuse. Please don't invite me for nothing, because I will come up with the excuse not to go, because I'm just happy, just spending the day on my own. Because I just feel that if I go, everybody's celebrating. Am I going to be would I be able to?
Would you be a fifth wheel? Is that what you're saying?
No, would I be happy if I, kind of?
Yes.
But then for me, it's like Thanksgiving is not my kind of holiday.
Right.
So I wouldn't say I wouldn't be happy. Same thing with Christmas. They were never my holidays because it was never something I celebrated or my family celebrated as growing up. I
Right.
only started celebrating Christmas when I turned 24 with my cousins. When I left my dad's house and I was staying with my cousin before I moved into my own place, you know, it was
Why did y'all not celebrate Christmas?
because they didn't believe in Christmas. They believed in the Feast of Tabernacle because Christmas is a pagan holiday.
Yes, it is.
So that's the reason. And they just felt they were going to go strict by the Bible
Right.
and do it, because there's nowhere in the Bible about Christmas. There's nowhere in the Bible that Christ was born
Well,
on Christmas.
actually, Christ was not even born this time of year.
Now he
So,
was born in October. So if you go by the Jewish calendar and you calculate it, you find out that when you calculate it, even Easter, when we celebrate Easter, it doesn't add up when you calculate
no,
his years.
no,
It
it's
doesn't even
not
fall on Easter too. Yeah.
chronologically there. Yeah.
So when all these people come and celebrate, the church that I used to go to, that my dad went to before he passed, they go strictly by the Bible and with the Jewish calendar. So when it doesn't line up, they don't celebrate it. So for me, it was like, oh, I'm not at a loss, of saying, oh yeah, I have to be there or I don't have to be there.
Right,
So
right,
I wouldn't feel bad. I just like understand, since I got here, that is a traditional stuff here. So basically, then you start thinking, okay, you're celebrating with family. Like I celebrate with my husband, with his family, and everything come Thanksgiving. But it's been like 8 years now we've been separated, and I've never celebrated Thanksgiving since then. I've been on my own celebrating Thanksgiving. So you can see where, for me, it's like, yeah, I feel it a little bit, because 8 years, before the 8 years, 10 years, I was celebrating Thanksgiving.
right.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Let's see what anybody has something to say. And if we miss, hi, Isha. Mwah. Welcome in. Welcome in. I agree, Angie and Ella. Once I'm done in the kitchen and don't ask me to do anything else, I try to cook enough food to last for a couple of days. I do the same thing.
Yes, because we can eat leftovers here at my house.
Yeah, let's. Pam says, with all my health problems, I've learned to be thankful for everything. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, that I will be blessed to enjoy. And that's true. You got to, it's not matter. Think about it. Most of the time, we are grateful and we're thankful every day. I get up in the morning and I say thank you, Lord Jesus. I go to
I do
bed
the
and
same exact
I
thing.
try to say the same thing even when I'm falling asleep. I'm telling you, my eyes are closed like this and I'm sleeping, and then I open my eye. I say thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everything you've done for me today. you know,
I
it's
always
like
wait. I open my eyes up and I say, "Thank you, Lord, for another day."
another day. So we're all grateful, we're all thankful. But when you have something that is put on the calendar that tells you it's Thanksgiving, it makes it all special. It makes it all special. And then you count your blessings, you know, thankful to God for seeing your family. Thanks for seeing another day. Thanks for you to be able to move. And, I thank God for the roof over my head, the clothes on my back, the food
Yes,
on my table.
everything. That's what I do.
Every day I thank him. So Thanksgiving, yeah, it's just a bonus,
And I always say, Lord, whatever you have in store for the next 24 hours, let me be able to, deal with it, handle it, pray about it, seek you. I always pray that.
Yeah. Hi, Jared. Good to see you. Mwah. Jared says, I'm thankful for all of you guys. We're
We love you too,
thankful.
Janet.
Jared, I'm thankful, that you guys come here and support us. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
a
we
blessing.
enjoy it. I know Ella does. I do. I
Yes.
enjoy this time that we have.
I want to. It's just not the same without our kids and granddaughter. I understand that,
Yeah,
Claudette.
that's
Well,
what we're talking about tonight is, you know, trying to see things in a different light and they're not with you, but you can still feel that they're there. You know what I'm saying? And you
yeah.
may can call them or send them a message over Facebook or something to make them feel closer to where you are.
Mhm. And even though the ones that we've lost along the way and we're not able to celebrate with them or wish them happy Thanksgiving because they're gone from our life, remember them and be thankful.
That you
Uh,
had the time with them.
that
Yeah.
you had the time with them, also. And this is what one thing about that we're also talking about is like, how do you deal with a loss come when Thanksgiving come around? You're sitting at the table and you got all your six chairs and then one chair is empty. How do you feel on that day? And how do you cope with it? When you look and somebody's sitting there and somebody's sitting there, sitting there, sitting there, and then one chair is empty.
And it's so good. Like Melinda said, they cry. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I feel like that is really what you should do, but in a way of just embracing the moment, saying, we're going to remember this person that meant so much to us, and how much we love this person.
Yeah. That's really good, Melinda. I'm glad that you're doing that with your grandchildren, telling them about their granddad and what he would have done and for them and everything. With that, when they grow up, they have a memory because you put
Yes.
that memory in them, and they grow up with that memory, and they'll be able to share that with their own children come Thanksgiving Day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
True.
Grandpa
That's so
wasn't
true.
here, but you know what? Grandma told me so much stuff about granddad, and stuff like that. So that's good. Claudette said, I love cooking and cleaning. I just can't do things like I used to. So it just makes it more frustrating.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can relate to that because I can't get up and clean like I used to, because I'm in a wheelchair and the lady that cleans my house will not be here till Tuesday. So I've been looking around for the last couple of days going, "Oh my gosh, if Tuesday don't hurry up and come," because I want to get up and do it, but I can't. And so I can
Mhm.
understand what Claudette's
That's what
talking
I'm
about.
saying. Yeah, I understand that. Jetta say, I'm thankful for all of you guys, even though we may never meet. The time we spent together is everything to me. That is
Oh no,
nice.
that is so nice,
That is
Janet.
so nice. Yes. Yeah, we're all grateful to know each other on you know on YouTube, and we create such a bond from the people that we know. Also, we might never meet each other, wish we were in the same place where we can meet each other.
Actually reach out and physically shake hands or hug
And
each other or
yeah, or hug
whatever.
each other. Or, it would have been really nice. I still remember when I met Victoria. I hugged her so tight and lifted her up.
I would have loved to have seen that.
She was like, oh, I lifted her up. And then when Pikiniki saw me and she hugged me, she never wanted to let go at
And
all.
see, that means so much. You know what I'm saying? That is just
Yeah.
the physical touch of somebody hugging you and you know they mean it. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is. So, yeah, I wish we could be there and we can see each other, but we're grateful to each and every one of you guys and we love you. Um, you know, we know we
And there
can't
are
see
going to be people on Thursday, I'm pretty sure, that's going to have something for the ones that don't really have anyone
where to
coming to their
go.
home and they're
Yes.
going to be alone. So
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I don't know any right off the hand, but I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there are gonna be a few. I did it last year, but this year it's just so busy for me. I couldn't really do it. So you know but I will tell you, I know about two channels that are going to be on. Tracy Cake is going to be on, I think, around 1:15, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday. For they're not going to be selling anything, just going to be hang out. And then Cajun Root Reseller, he's still going to do his 8 o'clock show, and I think he's gonna go on for till when people are no longer in his chat. So he's gonna be doing it as well. So you can go over there. I don't know if I might pop up. I don't know, but I don't want to out tire myself because I do have a late night auction and giveaway that Thanksgiving Day as well. So you guys, if you're up at midnight, you're welcome to come join me for my first midnight auction and giveaway. Hi,
Awesome.
Virginia. Good to see you. She said, Amen. I can't move to my folks before Thanksgiving. Oh,
So is she moving to where they are? She
I
must be
guess
moving.
probably she must be moving, but won't be able to be moving until after Thanksgiving. Well,
Oh, she explains it down here. Okay.
okay, hold on. Let me go. Yeah, Jetta, true. We do love. Okay, my mouse. I need to charge my mouse. She says, my son's van broke down. Oh, now he doesn't have a car to move me. Ah, wow.
You'll be. It's a reason. You'll be so thankful when you do reach them.
Yeah. And the thing is that there's so many ways you can do it. He can rent a car to come pick you, or rent a truck if he has to move you and your things. If you're moving down there, he could do that. Several ways he can do that. But if he's trying to save money and he needs the money to fix the car, and hopefully he will come and pick you and you guys can have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not only just celebrating Thanksgiving on that day. You can
That's what
always,
I was about to
yeah,
say.
you
It
can
can be
always
any day. Yeah.
celebrate Thanksgiving any other day. As far you guys are all together, that's the most important thing. Pam said, for me, Thanksgiving is not about turkey. I love that. It's taking a special time to thank the Lord for all the blessings he gives us daily.
Amen.
Amen. I like that. Josie says, my daughter died December 11th. She loved Christmas, so I have always celebrated in her memory. Oh,
And
Miss
now
Josie.
that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. You know what? Some people, because they lost somebody during the holiday or close to the holiday time, they don't want to celebrate. They don't want to do nothing. And I could understand because that is how they deal with grief. But if you are able and say, look, in honor of my husband, in honor of my daughter, in honor of my mother, in honor of whoever passed away, I am going to celebrate this day for them and call it their day.
Right.
Please do it.
And everybody grieves different and everybody grieves at different lengths of time. There's no time limit on grief. So, ever how you're dealing with that during the holidays, don't let anybody make you feel that there's something wrong with it because no, you deal with that as you can handle it.
Yeah. Hi, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing, my friend? It's been a while. I'm glad you're here, Jackie. Melinda said, Christmas, we celebrate Jesus. We make a cake and sing happy to Jesus. We have done it since my kids were little. Now my grandkids love doing it too. Great.
That's
Oh,
a wonderful tradition right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Always find different ways to, to celebrate and give thanks. Hi, Nancy Smith. Mwah, mwah. She said, Blessed week, everyone. I appreciate you. Yes, it will be fascinating.
Well, yeah, that'd be FaceTime. Yeah.
Enforcer! Good to see you, Enforcer. Enforcer says he's getting ready for his first surgery today.
Oh,
Awesome. Let me just say a quick prayer.
prayer. Yeah.
Father, Lord God, we just thank you. We just bless you because we know that with you all things are possible. We bring Enforcer before your throne, Lord God, and we ask you, Lord, to take total control. The doctors, the nurses, everybody that is going to be taking part in his surgery, that this surgery will go well. Speak to them, touch their hands so they know what they needed to do and do it right. We ask that when he comes out of this, that he's not in pain. Oh Lord God, that you heal him from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. And Fossa, good to see
Enforcer.
you, Fossa. All right. Let's see who else is here. Amen. Amen. Well, praying for you, Enforcer. Praying for you. Big prayers. Everybody's praying. Yes, praying for you. So yeah, it's difficult, when you have to be on your own. Going to have my left leg get removed. Oh, and Fossa, wow. I was just somebody that I been watching on TV on this program called The Challenge, was in an accident 2 years ago, and they put some rods in his legs and everything, and he was going to the gym trying to get that leg strengthened and everything. So I don't know what happened. I've been trying to go on IG to find out his full story, but his leg, he had to go get it cut off, you know
We
so
never know what somebody else is going through. And the
mm,
thing about it, Ella, is when you see somebody in the chat and they don't have content on their channel, you really don't know what that person is going through or dealing with.
mm,
So that's why we have to be very careful and sensitive to people and not be so abrupt at something they may say, because something written down or typed can be
mm,
misconstrued really fast. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. So praying for you, and Forza, praying for you, everything goes
I
well.
hope everything goes well.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about, let us know. Type it in the chat and we'll talk about it. It's not all about Thanksgiving.
No, this is just a beginning of just our
Yeah,
show that we wanted to cover Thanksgiving and holidays and let you know you're not alone, that that we're here, people on YouTube care about you, you matter. Don't ever think you don't, because you do.
yeah. So just let us know if there's anything that you want us to talk about. Write it in the chat and we'll talk about it. Okay.
Anything going on YouTube, anything in your life that you don't mind sharing,
What's not
just
going on YouTube? There's always
there's
something going
always
on.
something going on YouTube.
Always something going on.
Ella always has to say during her auctions, no drama.
Bring
And
the
this is
drama
the
here.
time. This is the time right here, right now.
Yeah, this is the time. Bring the drama here.
Yeah.
So we can talk. The booty chick.
Hey, Rita.
She said, I'm here, so don't talk about me. Let's talk about the booty chick.
Let's talk about Rita. What can we say about Rita?
Well, this woman, she's a wonderful woman. I
She
love
really
her
is.
work ethic. I
I,
love her
I,
work.
I really like the way she expresses herself.
Yes.
And she's
She's
just
a
who she
no
is.
nonsense woman.
She don't
Yeah.
hold anything back. She's real. She's not she doesn't have a hidden agenda. I don't really care for people that have a hidden agenda.
No, no. and and people say they are what they're not, and you can tell when you see somebody.
Right.
Yeah. So Rita, she's a sweet, sweet, sweet lady. Sweet lady.
Rita may come up on one of my gossip videos, and when I gossip about somebody, she may show up on one of those videos.
Yeah, she may show up.
Her
But
name may come up on one of those gossip videos.
he's like, I'm gossiping about y'all. But no, seriously, if you guys don't know the Buddha chick, find time and go to her channel. She does a morning devotions around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And, go listen to her. You know, let her read the word. She will pray with you as well. So don't miss it. And then she does auctions on her channel as well. She brings other people. She hosts other people on her channel as well. So that is pretty cool. All right,
Yes.
let's see who else is here. Okay. Hey, and Versa says, I'm just sorry I can't be home for my birthday on Tuesday. Oh, and
Oh,
for
your birthday's Tuesday?
birthday
Awesome.
Tuesday, we're wishing you a happy birthday in
Happy birthday.
Yes, I need to go get some batteries to put into in
Hey,
spite.
just be happy that you're going to be able to celebrate another birthday. That's something to be thankful for.
Yeah, even though you're not gonna be home for your birthday, don't worry. You'll be better out of the hospital and be home to celebrate another birthday.
Right.
All right, let's see who else is here. She said, "Ew, my ears."
They're itching. Her ears are itching.
Yeah, itch, itch, itch. Baby girl, good to see you, baby girl. She said, don't talk about my reader because that's where I go off.
That's where I go off. See there, Rita, you already got the troops coming in defending you.
I know, I know. She said, thank you, sweet Rita. We all love you. Yeah, you can talk about me. Let's talk about Miss Josie.
Yeah, boy, Miss Josie, she just tells it like it is. She ain't gonna hold it back. Which I think that's what she really admires about you, Ella, is
Mm,
that you're just straightforward and just tell it. You just come out and say what you want to say. That's
yeah,
the way she is.
that's where
But
she
I
is.
figure when I get to Josie's age, and there's no offense because she looks wonderful for her age, and I hope I
Yeah,
live to be her age. But when you get to that age, you don't give a real. I mean, I don't care now what I
mhm.
say, mostly. But Miss Josie will just tell it. She'll tell it like it is.
She doesn't sugarcoat it at all.
Mm.
No sugar coating.
But
Okay.
once she says it, she's like you. She's over it. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. If you bring it up again, that's it. I'm going into it with you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
I
really
can
ever.
either move on or we can just keep,
Oh, we can keep
keep
going.
going.
We can keep going. But you know what, Miss Josie, she's such a sweet lady, and if you want to see more of her, don't forget to check her out on Mondays. She does auctions on the channel Mondays, uh, Fridays, and Saturdays. So make sure you check her out. And you know what, Miss Josie, she's got a sweet heart. She don't mind helping others
Mm-mm.
because I'm like going in there like, hey, I thought you only do auctions on Mondays. She said,
Well, she has this other channel called Josie's oh, it just left me. Josie, put it in the chat. Um anyway, she has a second channel and she talks about everyday life things.
yeah,
She
yeah.
shares on that about her daughter that passed away, and she honors her twice every year,
Mhm.
and she's just real. She
Yeah.
loves cowboys. She loves cowboys.
Oh, like Miss Josie, I thought you only go live. She's like, yeah, I'm here helping out somebody else. So she is so sweet doing that. Melinda says, I have missed and had a stroke. Oh, I have MS. Melinda, didn't know that.
I didn't know it either.
Oh my
Until
god.
now, so I try to enjoy my life.
To enjoy my life to the fullest every day, but I'm scared one every day because of it all.
So
So coming on life keeps my mind from thinking too much. Oh,
yeah,
Melinda.
see, that's what keeps me is by me having this autoimmune disease that I have. And they said, people usually live 7 years after they're diagnosed. And I just said, I got to get something to get my mind, because only God knows when I'm going to leave this earth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I can understand where she's coming from about keeping her mind. I had no idea she had MS. I had no clue. But
Oh,
Melinda,
so sorry,
my
Melinda.
heart just goes out to you.
Wow. Yes. And just praying for you, and just, wow. I'm just so lost for words.
See, we never know. That's what I was just saying. We never know what somebody's dealing with. We never know.
Oh, Melinda, praying for you, my friend, praying for you, And let me tell you, Melinda has a sweet, sweet, sweet heart.
Oh my
You
gosh, she's the most giving
Well,
person.
I thought I was the most giving person until she came around.
But she is. She and Jane is the sweetest little.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, you can tell that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree
Yeah.
because she has taught him about giving and reaching out to people and really feeling empathy and not sympathy, because there is a difference.
There is a
And
difference.
but and
Yes.
empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is sort of like saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad it's not me."
Mm,
Empathy is saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, and I can feel your pain." You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, Melinda, we're praying for you, my sweet, sweet friend, Melinda.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes.
Woo. No, that one weighed me down. That one did weigh me down. You know, did weigh me down. The Buddha chick, she said, now don't get it twisted. She can be very dramatic.
I think we all have our moment of being dramatic. Have you ever seen Ella? Ella, Ella, when she gets ready to be dramatic, she blows the roof off the house, and you're sitting back going, "Okay, let me get my popcorn. I'm about to watch this right now."
You
And
get a popcorn and picnic goes under the desk.
yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and watch this dynamite explode.
Yes, Melinda, I'm so glad we are a good distraction, and that takes your mind
Yes,
off. Yes,
yes.
you know, you know what? I was talking to Pikiniki and I was telling her I'm glad I have her in my life because when I'm like stressed, I just talk, 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 and I'm glad that she's there to listen. And sometimes I remember like she will call me and talk to me about something, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then when I start to respond to her, I'm talking about my own problems. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot. What did you say again?
But we all need that person
Yeah, to
that
listen.
we have in our life like that, and it kind of balances us out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It does help when you're there and somebody's listening to you. It does help take, away um the that pressure of life,
Yeah, some
You
of the
don't think,
fears and the
yeah,
discomforts.
it does help. You don't have to think about it for if you're here, if we have a show for 1 hour. I mean, that 1 hour, that issue, you're not going to be thinking about it. You just get so involved in with the chat and that issue is done with. I used to be like so depressed. I leave my house, I'm depressed. I get on the train, get on the bus, I'm depressed. Get on the train. When I get to work, once I get to work, 7:30, I'm sitting down there, I'm staring out of the window. I'm staring for 30 freaking minutes. I'm staring out of the window because I'm so freaking depressed. That was when I was in London. And then 8 o'clock, people start coming into the office. And let me tell you, as soon as they come into the office, I light up.
Everything just changes.
Everything changed. I just light up. We're in the mood, laughing and everything. Then come 4 o'clock, like 4:45. It's time to clock out and go
Then you
home.
start getting depressed again.
Oh Lord, have mercy. I did it for 10 years and I just said I can't anymore. I said I'm not doing this anymore. And I just said to my boss, I gotta resign. I said I've had enough.
Look, I used to be more depressed when I was healthy and could walk and could work and all that. I would have more depressed days. But now that I'm in a wheelchair, I'm so thankful to just be alive that I
Yeah.
don't even, I don't even think about sadness most of the time. Now I have my moments. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, we thank you guys for the positive messages in the chat. You guys are so sweet.
Yes.
Okay, I got a topic for drama. Two-faced so you can use people. Okay, I got a
Okay, I got a
topic.
type of drama. Two-faced so you can use people.
Okay, two-faced so you can use people. That means one face.
Act one way in front of one person, and then when you're in front of somebody else, act another
Yeah,
way.
differently. Is it
That's the
that?
way I take it.
That's the way I take it too. Two-faced. When people are two-faced, they show you they act differently, like oh nice and whatever
Well, to
one
your
day.
face, they act like they just lovey, but when they're with somebody else, they probably might talk about you.
Yeah, or act differently, like I don't know how to put it. Look, like I always say to myself, I'm a beast. Okay, and I got my beast face, I got my beast attitude, and I show everything. But some people will show you this side, and then if something happened, they come now show you the other side of them, and then you be like, whoa.
Well, I hope none of y'all have to see me ever get angry. Because my children and James will tell you, you won't ever forget it. I mean, they just say, "Mama, no, don't
Yeah.
go there."
So that two-face, I don't, you know what? When people are two-faced, you're gonna be careful with two-faced people.
But
Believe
once
me.
you find it out, now sometimes you may not know it right off, but once you find it out, I mean, I have a tendency, I'm going to confront someone when I find it out. That's the first thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then the trust is not going to be there ever again.
Nope.
And I'm probably going to expose you to the rest of the world. So, it's just a whole list of things that's going to happen.
Yeah. So if you come across a two-faced person, be careful how you go about it, handling their situation. Okay. And let me tell you, for me, I try to just I don't have friends. I don't have people. I like to stay on my own because I can't just deal with stuff like that. And if I do come across somebody that is two-faced, if they don't change their attitude, I like calling them out.
I
I
usually
always call them
distance
out.
myself from that when I find out that someone's like that. I
Mm.
usually distance myself from that person because if they're two-faced to you, they're two-faced to
So
everybody else
everybody
too.
else. Yes. Everybody else. And that's another thing. They could be two-faced. Oh, nice and gentle, talk you. Oh, nice and whatever. Meanwhile, back at the barn, they're just the devil in the red dress.
Right.
They're the devil.
And for
Narcissist.
some reason, they think you're never going to call them out on it if you find out. No, dear. We
Yeah.
are. We are going to call you out.
Because guess what? You can't hide for too long. That
No.
two-face of yours is gonna come out.
Yeah, eventually it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eventually. You can't show one side of you all the time. You can't show one side of you all the
Because you're
time.
going to slip up and you're going to think you're the one person, but you really are playing the other part. And they're going to say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. So, and then when you see somebody acting like that, it's up to you, how you want to deal with that person, because you can keep them at arm's length and still interact with the person, but know where to draw the line with the person. Or you can just like forget it. I don't want to be friends with this type of person at all. Because guess what? It's a handful dealing with a two-face.
Oh, yes.
It's handful dealing with a
I
two-face.
don't. I just say, you got to go.
Yeah. It's handful dealing with a two-face. So if you're not able to deal with that, just let it go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. So I don't know if we answered your question.
You'll see it down it's coming up. You'll see it.
Okay. I don't know if we did, but American Honey, good to see you. Welcome. All right.
American Honey's gonna be on one of my gossip videos too.
Miss Josie say, yes, Rita, that's a good question. All right, let's move on. Let's see what that. It's not just a holiday, it's every day. Not just a holiday, it's every day. People who treat you nice to get their way and then turn on you when they don't and try to poison the mind of are you speaking my language, woman? you
I think everybody has met that person.
Of course.
Everybody has met
course.
that person.
Of course. If you
And
haven't
then
met
they
that
act
person,
like they haven't done anything once you expose them. They
thank
act like,
you.
who, me? I
Yes.
wouldn't do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, the people who treat you nice to get their way, they do anything nice so that you can give them what they ask you to do. Or
when you beat by their the drum beats to their beat, then
yeah,
that's
so
they like you.
Yeah, they're nice to you so that they can get what they want. They're nice to you so that you're able to help them to continue to do things for them. That's why they're nice to you. But then guess what? When they got everything that they want, they no longer need you. They no longer need that
What
friendship.
do I say, Ella? Their need for you is greater than their love for you.
Yes.
They are using you. That's what it is. It's
what
all
it
about
is.
a need. That's the only reason they like you, is because
Yeah.
they need something.
Yeah, because they need something. And then if they can't get what they want, guess what? Their true colors is going to start to show.
And then they're going to go right down the road and tell everybody what a bad person you are and how you didn't do this and
how you didn't do that. They're going to tell stories of what you didn't do. That's why I always say to people, get your freaking receipts.
Right. And if you want to know something, come to me to my face.
Yeah.
And ask me, did this happen? Did you say this? Did you do that? I'll tell you. I will tell you.
This is one thing I don't like. I don't like the people that just decide that they're not going to find out from you, even when they heard anything else. I've always said something. If I've had any beef with anybody on YouTube or outside YouTube, you know what? I'm that type of person, is that I've always said that. Even with my friends, I say to my friends, and that's why I don't like group friends. I don't like 1, 2, 3, 4 all walking together in a group of friends. I don't do it, because one is gonna say
talk about getting stirred up
and stuff like that, and then guess what? It's gonna come back and they're gonna ask you and you're gonna be like, this person said that you don't remember. So that's why I'm really careful not having too many friends.
See, and that's the way I am.
Make sure you have.
I have a lot of acquaintances. I have very few friends.
Yeah. Make sure you have a friend that you can really, really trust, that you can really trust. But even though you have friends that you can really trust, at the end of the day, it depends on how you build that friendship with that person for you to say, now I can truly trust that person. Because if they're confounding you, you're confounding them. And then that's true. You got a great friendship. But if it's one-sided, then maybe you want to pull away.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work if it's one-sided.
Yeah, if it's one-sided friendship, maybe you're going to pull away for a little bit. And say hi, hello, and whatever. Sit down, you guys talk. Because when the word goes out, guess what? They don't need you anymore. So
see, Ella, I can't picture
you.
I can't picture Nikki, as close as you and Nikki are. I can't picture her talking about you to someone else. I can't picture you talking about Nikki. And I'm talking about in a negative way is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because y'all have such a friendship that y'all have an understanding and unspoken. Y'all don't even have to tell each other that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of happened, you know?
Yeah.
And when you find a friend like that, you need to cherish it, because that doesn't come around very often.
Yes. Now, that's what I say. There's people that come into your life for a reason and for a season. Once that season is up and they're gone, let it go. Let it go after that. Let it go.
And say, I went to school Ever how many years y'all were friends? Say 4 years. Say, oh, I went to college. I went my 4 years of college. What did I learn? What did
Mhm.
I learn through this friendship that left? You know,
Yeah.
look at it like that.
Yeah, so Rita, people do treat you nice just to get their ways, and then they turn on you when they don't. And and then they try to poison the mind of others. And they do it, and you know what? Don't feel sorry for them. I feel don't feel sorry for them at all. But feel sorry for the people that they try to poison, because guess what? Unless that person, eh, you know, this is what we used to say. Yeah, it's like when you wear a shoe. When you wear a tight shoe, you buy that new shoe and you wear it and it's tight. But you know what? You want to go out in the town and you're walking around in the shoe and you know your feet are killing you. But you're not going to let anybody know that that fancy shoe that you pay so much money for, it's your feet are killing you in it. You're not going to let people know you know. And then your best friend's gonna say, "Hey, what's going on, girl?" Said, "Man, you remember when we went out to that store and I needed to have that shoe? Lord have mercy, my toes are killing me.
Right.
My toes are killing me." And she would say, "Okay, don't worry. We'll be home soon. Let's just go have a nice time." You and your friend know you might be there. Nobody else knows what's killing you until you share it with that person, and that person knows that your feet are killing you. So this is the thing that I have issue with, is when somebody now goes tell somebody else a freaking big lie, or go tell somebody some story about
Yeah,
you.
somebody else's story.
And then guess what? That idiot hears that story, and guess what? They be like, "Oh, okay." And they call you your friend. They don't even turn around to come and say, and this is what I do. I've had that happen to me, and I said, "Well, it's not a matter about taking sides. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I will find out also what happened, what really happened." And I do it. I go to my other friend and I say, "Hey, so what's going on with you and Ice?"
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, "What happened with you and Ice?" And then guess what? Tony will say, "Well, this is what happened." Da, 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 da. I'll say, "Oh, that's what happened." Okay. Now I'm like, okay, I go to Ice. Ice, what happened between you and Tony? Oh, da, 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 da. Now you start weighing it. Weighing it. Guess what? God gave you the wisdom to know what is
The
going on.
discernment. Yep.
You find out who is telling the truth and who is lying. And then guess what? ICE is gonna say, "God, I got receipts. Here is the receipts." And then when you talk to Tony, Tony's not able to produce nothing. And then Tony is lying through their teeth so that you don't be friends with ICE. Make up your own judgment. Don't let Tony move you like a puppet so that
Right.
you don't talk to that person.
Right.
You know?
Find out for yourself. Exactly.
Yeah. Find out for yourself. And if you, as a true, you call those people your friends, try to see what you can do to mend that friendship. Not try to turn you against the other. Try to see how you can mend that friendship.
Real friends mend
Yes.
friendship. They try to. They don't try to separate people.
Yeah. So I will go to Tony and say, "So that's what Ice did. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't be think about it that bad. I think you guys should talk about it. Let's talk about it and work it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should meet up with Ice and see how it goes." Ice. Okay, so that's what Tony did. I'm so sorry Tony did that to you. You know, you guys have been friends for a long time. Why don't you meet up with I'll come with you. Let's go talk about it. That's not the reason for you to lose friendship over. You've known Ice for so long. You've known Tony for so long. A better friend would do that.
Instead of
But
saying,
if
"Oh,
you
what
feel
happened? What did he do? What
Yeah,
what
but if
dummy?"
you feel because you know one person the longest and you take their word for gospel, let me tell you, when you get to the gates of heaven and hell, the Lord ain't gonna be asking you about, hey, no, Lord's gonna be judging you on you and you alone.
You're gonna
So
be
those are
standing there
people.
by yourself.
uh Tony's not gonna be standing with you. Ice is not gonna be standing with you. So
Hmm.
when you like to follow other people, because you don't want to go find out the truth for yourself. And for those of you that really know the truth, but still hang out with assholes.
And I'll tell you this, the
You're an
reason
asshole
we're hanging
yourself.
out with them is because there's a payoff somewhere.
Yeah.
They chose a side because there's a payoff. They're wanting something from the one they chose.
Yeah. And good for you if you decide to hang out, but don't let somebody twist your mind and twist you, and
Think
so
for
that you can
yourself.
follow and think for yourself and do stuff the right way for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you because you're friends with me, I don't want you to be friends with the other person. That person is a freaking two-face.
You better
Because
be
guess
thinking
what?
about the person that said that to you. If
Because
that
guess
person
what? That person is gonna turn around that you call your friend. They're gonna do it to you one day. They're gonna do it to you one day. So if anybody come to you, I don't do that kind of shit. If you're
that
friends
to
with
me
me,
is so childish.
yeah, and you want to be friends with anybody else, that's fine. Go be friends.
Yes.
I don't have sleepless nights. But if somebody is having a sleepless night because they say, oh, if you're not gonna be, if you are
Yeah, you
friends with
gotta
this
choose
person,
me over
yeah,
this person. I
then
would
you're not
say
gonna be my friend. I would say
bye.
bye, two-face. Keep it
Yeah.
moving. Yeah.
Don't give me an ultimatum because you probably gonna be the one on the outside of the trust.
Yeah. She said, yes, popcorn, let us watch. Okay, Ella is dramatic. You know that one from day one. I don't sugarcoat nothing because I don't want you to see me. Let me tell you, when Victoria came to pick me up, you know, I was saying, I hope Victoria turns around and say, you know what? This is the Ella that I see on YouTube.
Right.
This
That's
is
the way
the
I want
Ella
people to
in
see.
real life. And
Yes.
she got a hands full of it. I'm telling you, she got a hands full.
Yes.
And she said, yes, Ella is it. This is me. I can't be anybody else. I can't choose to be anybody else, you know. And I ain't got time to be lying through my teeth for something that happened or did
Oh
not
no,
happen.
I'm not gonna
I don't have
pretend
time
that
for
I'm
that one.
something that I'm not, and I'm not gonna spread gossip and talk about somebody about something I'm not sure of.
Yeah. I'm not afraid or scared for myself. I'm scared because my kids and grandkids, I am their word, and they tell me every day they would be lost without me. So that's what worries me. You know what, Melinda, I understand that, because you're going to be worried about your kids, but this is a time you got to enjoy every moment that you have with them.
And I
Every
think
single
that
moment.
that's what gives you
Yeah.
motivation to continue and go on every day is that because mine do, my family and grandkids.
Yeah.
And so when you feel unmotivated or not feel well a day and then you think of them, it just makes everything better. So I understand that completely.
Yeah. Melinda said, Rita, I can name a few. I
Yeah.
can name a few two-face. Don't get us started, Melinda. She said, yes, you got it. Hey, day to day. Mwah, mwah.
Hey, day to
Hi,
day.
Sandy. And my good friend. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I am so grateful for my YouTube family. I don't know what I would do without you all. It gets me through the day that I can't face. And thank you for that. That is great.
See,
That
that's what a good community will do for others is that right there.
yeah. You don't want to see that. Take a lot to get there. Keep extra bail money for that reason.
James always says he keeps an extra $300 in his wallet just in case. This is when I was ambulatory and I worked out in the public and all. He's like, I got $300. Just go ahead and do what you want to do.
Let me tell you. I told my friend, long time Brandy, she's in the chat that we just said hello to. I told her, let me tell you, if you here or I gotta call you, come bail me out. Make sure you call and bail me out. I said the same thing to Pikiniki. When you here, come bail me out quickly. Because I don't
I'm
want to go
pretty
in
sure
one
you have a
hour.
lot of people there, Ella, to bail you out.
She said, Ella talks in tongues when she gets.
Hey, we don't mind. We don't mind.
Claudette, I agree. Love all our YouTube family. Yes. She tries to compose herself to go while I.
Tricky while alive.
Yes, Melinda, you're all show good people. Yeah. All right. And you should say Two-Face ain't good at all. Just keep your distance, period.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't trust that person.
Can't trust that person. You know, they're going and this is the let me tell you, this is what they do. They're gonna be so nice to you 1 minute, and the next minute they're gonna turn. That let me tell you.
I don't see how people can be that way. I
Oh, they
don't get
are.
that. Oh, I
They are.
know. I know.
They're on the dictionary.
But
Narcissist.
yes, I know. But I'm thinking if I had to wake up every day trying to keep all my lies straight, trying to keep me from telling this person one thing and this person something else, to keep them two separated
Yeah.
because you didn't want them two to get together and chat.
Yeah. It's not a
It's
it's not easy.
crazy.
I don't know how they do it, but some people are very good in
They
doing
are.
this.
They
They're
are. I've
very
known some.
good.
I've known some like that.
Yeah. Going from one place to the other, twisting stories, and then when you get, and that's the thing though, be very careful, guys, because you think that the stories don't come back. They do. When you tell so many, and it comes back finally, and then you hear the same story but in different version, and
Yes.
I just laugh.
And
When
then
I
what
hear it,
some
I
people
just
tell
laugh.
me is, oh, that's just who they are. Well, they can be who they are somewhere else because I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm not even bothering giving them the time of the day, you
Mm-mm.
know, because at the end of the day, they're not worth it. I've been
No.
told several times, like, yeah, Ella, people like that, they're not worth it. And that's why I said, I don't have time, but if I have to pull receipts, I
Yeah. Then we can
have to
always
pull
pull
receipts.
receipts, but we're not going to linger on it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then
going to let them rent a space in my mind.
in your mind, and sometimes let me tell you, we're all human at times, and this is what I say to Pikiniki. Sometimes it does hurt, you know when you hear certain things, it does hurt you, as
Most of
because
the
we're
time,
all
I
human.
laugh about it.
Yeah, sometimes I laugh, but sometimes it hurts, and then you ask yourself, what is the reason? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to gain face or whatever? It's like, I'm not talking about you. Don't keep talking about me. I ain't talking about you.
Right.
You're not important.
Right.
I don't understand why you go out of your way to talk about me, because I'm not talking about you. But if I have to talk about you, I have to produce receipts, to talk about you, because I'm not going to talk about you and don't have nothing to back up the reason why I'm talking
Documentation,
about you.
documentation,
Yeah.
documentation.
So if you're going to be a two-face, get your receipts. Get your receipts. I'm not going to come on nowhere to talk about somebody and I don't have receipts to back it up. That means people are not going to know whether I'm truthful or not. But you know what? People are going to be who they are. You're still going to have receipts and people are going to still do whatever they want to do.
Oh, they
So
can find any
that's up
reason
to
not to
them.
like you. I
Yeah.
mean, they can find any reason.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's up to them. That's not up to me. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it. So yeah, those two-faced people, yeah, they're no good. Just keep your distance. That's it. Keep your distance. Hi, Cupid. Good to see
Hi,
you,
Angel.
Cupid. Gossip, can we do pecan pie instead?
Oh,
I
I love
wish.
pecan pie.
I don't love any. Don't love the gossip. I don't like. If you're gonna gossip about somebody, get freaking receipts. When you finish gossiping about the person, just make sure you know
And
that,
it's such a waste of time and
yeah,
energy.
it's a waste of time and energy, because you're trying to discredit somebody. At the end of the day, you're trying to discredit somebody and you don't have proof of it. You don't have the proof to prove. So if you're going to discredit somebody, have your proof to let people know this is it. Don't try to gain that you're going to gain friends. You can have all the friends you want. I don't want none. You can have all the friends you want to have in the world. I don't want none. Because that way, guess what? I don't, no drama to my house. I go to bed and I sleep well at night. You know, And guess what? You're going to go to bed. You're going to be thinking about the lie that you've been
Trying to keep
telling.
up with the one
Trying
you
to keep up with
told.
the lie because you told one lie already. And then guess what? You're going to tell another lie and it doesn't add up. And then you're going to try to want to justify why you said this and, and trying to, and then you want to turn it around and you want to blame somebody else. And like,
And
oh,
then they
yeah.
try to make you feel bad about it.
You don't want those two-faced people. No. Hi, Laylo. How you doing? Thank you, Laylo. Yeah, American Honey Grill girl, that's my favorite, she said. All right, I do pecan pie. I don't like none of those. I don't like none. All right, let's see. I want chocolate pecan pie. How do you make that?
Oh, it's good.
Ooh, I don't want that. I'm a picky eater, so I don't want that.
Oh, I remember that.
Thank you for the watch hours. Some of those old ones are so silly.
Oh, Claudette is the best about watching, giving you watch hours and
Yes, so
supporting
good.
your channel.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh yes, I'm doing and pecan pie, cream cheese, sweet potato pie.
Oh, I've never heard of that. A cream cheese sweet potato pie. Never.
My husband every Thanksgiving did sweet potato pie, and people do love that sweet potato pie, but I never one day
I don't eat sweet potato pie.
I'm just like, why mess up a good potato to put it in some crust to eat it? I don't know how you eat it.
But I don't eat sweet potatoes when they're not in a pie, so
and put so much sugar in it. I don't know. Facts. Be right back. Need some food. That is good. I just wish people would ask for themselves. Thank you.
Exactly what we were saying.
That's what we're saying. I wish people would ask for themselves. If I hear something that is negative about someone, I go investigate.
Yes, what you were talking about, Ella.
Yes. So I can know the truth for myself. Thank you.
You don't go. That's because you're thinking for yourself, Rita.
Thank you. I don't just go off someone else's opinion.
Right. You're thinking for yourself. That's what I like to do. Think for myself.
Thank you. I'm not going to say something about you so that everybody know. And like I said, if I'm going to talk about you, I'm going to produce the receipts to make me talk about you. I'm not just going to go on a rant and I'm talking about you. You're not that important. You know,
I think you should be very inclusive.
I'm not trying to gain no friends. I am not trying to gain friends. I'm not trying to gain people to be on my side. People are gonna see
what side
you really are.
What side?
That's the thing.
I can't figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm
people
like,
gonna see you for who
they're
you
like, you gotta choose a side. Wait a minute, what side? Yeah. It wasn't a side yesterday, but now it's a side.
Now it's a side.
I mean, what is it?
So, Rita, don't worry about it because guess what? People are going to see them for who they really
they're going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed.
Let me tell you, it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen 5 years down the line.
But believe me, when it happens,
it's
going to be bad.
Yeah. So let them go believe all the lies that person want to tell. Nobody's going to come to me and tell me, oh, Ella, you're telling lies. I will tell you, really? You want me to show you the receipts? Meanwhile, who are we talking about? Let me know so I can pull up the receipt for you. That is what you need to tell them. I got receipts. I will pull them out.
I guarantee you, if you confront the person, they won't ever walk down that road with you again.
Yeah.
Because I've had to do that before. Just call them out on the carpet, right in front of about 10 people and say, okay, this, and this is what really happened. So now you tell your side again.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't true.
Yeah. Tell your side. Let's hear your side. And if they're trying to say, oh, I'm not going to talk about my side. I'm not that type of person like to talk about his side. But you're the one that started it in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like you were the one that started it in the first place. So why you don't want to talk about it now?
Yeah, you may be the starter, but I'm the closer.
Two shoes.
Yeah, I'm the closer. That's what's gonna happen.
You want to be the goody two shoes. Oh, I don't talk about it. No, but you were the one spreading all the rumor. You're the one spreading all the lies. Now we come and bite you in the ass. Now you don't want to talk about it. No, go ahead. Talk about it. Bring the receipts so people can believe you and your freaking lies and your receipts. Bring it. Let's so we can see it. You know, make sure when you take the names of the receipts, make sure you have their name in there too. You know, so that
Exactly.
they cannot lie and say they never said it. Make sure their name is in the receipts.
Right.
So that's it. It's like go investigate for yourself. Don't just sit down and take one somebody's lie and then you're wondering. I've had that happen to me.
Oh,
I
I
had
have
that happen to me. And you know what? Am I gonna feel bad about it? No. I'm gonna keep on moving on. You can go believe
people
one
are going to
person's
believe
lie.
what they want to believe anyway. You
Yes,
can't control that.
you can't. So let them go. Let them continue to tell their lies. You be there. I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not the one. That's another thing I wanted to bring up on my business talk. I'm like, I had like a business small talk and I want to talk about business sometimes. And I wanted to talk about it when I have my business talk. I haven't had time to schedule it. I will talk about it, but I want to talk a little bit about it here since we have a lot of sellers in here. When you are a seller, you don't want to hinder your business. You know, if you have beef or drama, like me. When I say in the beginning, look, don't bring your drama here. I say that in the beginning of my show before I start my auction. And I don't turn my auction into all that stuff. I try to do because guess what? I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make money. But then when you're selling and all you keep talking about is your drama, 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 drama. Guess what? People gonna leave. People gonna leave your freaking auction. Nobody
Yeah,
want to
because
be
they're
there to
there
buy
for a
because people
sale.
get tired. It's like, can we have a freaking auction for goodness freaking sake?
Yeah, without having all this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you look, you could have sold so much stuff, but you sat down there on your pedestal trying to talk about every Tom, Dick, and Harry and not selling one shit. Why you on YouTube? Just call it drama show. Just name it. We're gonna have a drama today.
Yeah, it's really
Don't
not an
name it.
auction.
Yeah, don't name it. We're gonna have an auction. Name it. We're gonna have drama today. We're gonna be talking shit today. Name it that. Name it that. You know, name it that. And good luck to you. You filthy freaking asshole and whatever I can come up with two-faced people.
And people just eat it up. They just take a spoon and just eat it up.
Yeah. So good luck, two-faced people. You know who you are, two-faced people. Whether you're in the chat, whether you're lurking, you're a two-face, and everybody knows who you are. Don't be two-facing. We don't have time for your two-face. Keep it moving. You know, go sell some shit. Heck. Yes, that is it. I feel bad for the ones who swallow the lies. Yeah. You just like to listen to lies and lies. I'm like, what does that benefit you? Listening to lies.
How come they liked you the day before, or they supposedly, then this person comes to say something about you to them, and then the next day they just don't have anything for you? I
Yeah.
mean, that to me is just like, what? Just
So
because one thing that a person says without you really knowing if it's the truth or not, I would be leery of the person that was spreading it.
those lies. Yeah. And you know what? The thing is that let me tell you, one happened to me was it about a month ago, a couple of months ago, and this person, went to a whole different community to talk about me there, a whole different community. And I was really shocked when I found out. I screenshot that shit because, like I said, I take I take down receipts. They weren't even talking about it in that chat. I don't even know these two people that were there talking. And this person went in there and started to talk shit, And I was like, really?
You're so popular, Ella.
I don't know. They're the one carrying me. And I was like, I'm getting notification and I'm getting notification. I'm going into the chat and finding people there talking about me. I don't even know the person hosting the show. I don't know the person on the panel. But then I know this person inside that I know inside the chat typing and talking about me in this chat that I don't know nobody in it.
Oh, wow.
I just took screenshots. And I said, really? You don't really have a life that you have to go talk about me in another chat? Really? Come on now. Those
That
people
is
don't even
sad.
know me. Yeah,
That's
that is
sad.
so sad. Those people do not know me. But if that will make you feel better,
Yeah, just go right ahead.
you go do it. I said, I'm done. You can go do if that makes you feel better, you keep doing it. You keep doing it. That makes you feel good. You keep doing it. And then they feel to make themselves feel better that they can say something, whether in their chat or somebody else's chat, they can say whatever they want to say. I don't know. It's like, are you saying it for you to feel good? Because last time I checked, a lot of people don't feel good about you anyway. But the last time I checked, it don't have nothing to do with me.
You
Everybody
would
already
think
knows
that
the
they
kind
would
of
stop
person.
doing that once they
Yeah,
get confronted so many times, but they don't. They just keep on with the same
yeah.
thing.
I'm looking at the time. I'm like, guess what? A lot of people already know who you are. It ain't nothing to do with me. These people already know who you are. So you keep talking. Keep talking.
Dig a
That one
hole,
makes you
dig a
feel better.
hole.
Go ahead. I don't like to burden people with my struggle, so I deal with it alone. You know what? This sometimes other people will be there to help you. You don't know. You just pray for the right person to
Some
be there
things,
to help.
yes, I say keep to yourself, but a lot
Yeah.
of times there are people that, which I love Claudette to death. She knows that she can always talk to me about anything, but she thinks because I struggle with my autoimmune disease, she shouldn't say anything, which is wrong. Because that keeps me distracted.
Yeah. Hi, Dana. Hi, Sally. Mwah, mwah. Oh, hanging out benefits then.
Hanging out benefits. Yeah.
Hi, Sandy. Mwah, mwah. Sandy said, Amen, amen. Yes, Josie said, Amen. Yeah. I've seen a few ask for help with this or that. And Zane has donated to help those raise money to buy and give to help those with donation, but ignores his fundraiser requests. It bothers him. And you know what? And that's the thing though, you know,
I can see where it would bother a child.
I
Yes.
will see where we bother a child. It's like at the end of the day, if Zane is here saying, "Hey, I want to buy something for this person," and that's why I always stress: if somebody bought something for you, always be grateful and say thankful.
Yeah.
Thankful.
And say thank you, and
Yeah, say thankful and be thankful that they bought something for you.
that
And
you actually were thought of.
yeah, and let me tell you something. The people that are buying stuff for you, they're not buying stuff for you so that they expect something back from you. No,
No.
they're doing it from the kindness of their heart. That is why they're doing it. But at the end of the day, if something comes up, they're not saying, oh, you have to. But if you feel you need to, it don't cost a lot.
And what the hardest thing for a child to understand is
Yeah,
everybody is not alike, and everybody's
yeah,
not a giver, and there's more takers than there are givers. And if you're
yeah,
brought up in a family of givers, it's hard for you to imagine all these takers.
yeah. That was one thing that was hard for me is always to receive something. I always want to
It took
give.
me years to
Yeah,
learn that.
yeah. And so it was like, Ella, you got to take care of yourself first. I could have it, and I'm like, no, I don't need it. I'd rather give it to somebody else that
They
probably
can
I
use
feel
it.
they
Yeah.
probably may need it. So I've always been a giver. And then somebody told me, Ella, don't reject a blessing. If somebody bless you with something, just take
Yeah.
it.
Because
You
you
know,
are taking away from them too when they give it to you.
Yeah.
they're going to get rewarded for the gift, and you're
Yes.
actually robbing them of the blessing.
Oh, the blessing. Because then I thought to myself, Ella, you're always a giver. If you're always giving and somebody rejects, won't you feel bad? Yes, I will feel bad, especially if I'm trying to bless somebody with it and
Right.
they reject it. But I'm not blessing somebody because I want to receive something in return.
No, you
It's
just
not that.
honestly just giving it to them out of the free out
Yeah.
of your heart.
Yeah. And so if you're saying, oh, I like that, and then and a child, innocent child, buys something from you, and then it's not all the time. The child is like, oh, I'm doing a fundraiser. Let me tell you, if you're going through that catalog, you don't see anything you like. But sometimes I go through the catalog, I don't see what I like.
I have
But
never, I'm not aware of Zane's fundraisers. I must have missed that somewhere.
you if you don't want to buy anything, you can just donate money. You can donate what you can give. You give. If you have it to give. If you don't have it to give, then that's understandable. you know but don't be selfish.
Right.
Yeah. It's just like you always want to receive a gift from a child, but then when you want to help out, the child needs
Oh,
help.
there's some of those in every chat.
Ella is real. That's the way to be. You got to be real, because when you are real, people see you for who you really are. When somebody come up and say, oh, they're real, you want to ask yourself, why then people are moving away from this person? Why? Why are people moving away from this person? Why is this person have beef with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all the way down to Z?
And they're the common denominator.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ask yourself why. But if you want to turn a blind eye to that, that's up to you, not up to me. I'm
Because
not going
they're
to
going to
tell
turn
you
on
anything.
you. They're going to turn on you one
Yeah,
day.
one day. So I'm not gonna tell you who you can be friends with. That is not me to tell you
No,
to
I wasn't
go
put
be
here on
friends
earth
with
for that.
nobody.
No,
I will never do that. I will never do that.
no.
Somebody was trying to tell me who I could be friends with. I said, no, I ain't doing that. And then I said to them back, I said, let me give you a story about my ex-husband. His ex-wife, he hated her with a passion, because when they were having a divorce, he said, oh, we're gonna have a divorce, what do you want? She said, I want us to sell the house, split the money. I will take this in the house, I will take that in the house. Okay, he said, what about my 401k? And she said, you can keep your 401k. He worked so hard for his 401k, but guess what? When he went and for the divorce, he said 50 she said she wants 50% of his 401k.
Yep, she probably got it too.
Yeah, she got it. That pissed him to the core. Pissed him. When his stepdaughter was in the hospital, or we go somewhere where she is, he turned his back to her. Every time she enters the room, he turned his back. He doesn't want to see her, doesn't want to look at her, nothing. He was so bitter. And I said to him, you can't be bitter, because guess what? This woman is living her life. You got to learn how to forgive and move on.
Yeah, she ain't even studying anymore. She ain't worried about it. But that's
And
when.
I can't say because he told me that story, I felt sorry for him that his 401k got split and she took half. But she's not my enemy. Why will I be? I don't know this woman, for Adam. Why will I be enemy? Let me tell you, the very first day I went to an event with my ex, she was there with all her friends. All her friends couldn't wait to want to see who her ex-husband married. Oh, he married that a lady from England. And everybody was parading. I could see it was so funny. All the ladies, they were parading up and down, and they were looking at me as they were walking past the
You should
thing,
have just been going.
you know. But I couldn't be mad at the woman, because guess what? The woman didn't do nothing to me. He was so mad with this woman for many years. And then when the woman had an accident, you know, and then guess what? Up now they started talking. Now he doesn't turn her back. So guess what? I said to that person, if I had been an enemy of that woman,
Where
what
would
would
you
that
be right now?
Thank you. He's talking
Because
to
they're
her.
talking again.
They're talking again. He doesn't turn his back when they enter the room. When he enters, he greets her now. He greets her when he entered the room and she's there. He greets her. Okay, that's what he does. He greets her, ask her if she needs anything. Okay.
And
So
what would have come into your heart had you started disliking her, all the bad seeds and all growing inside you, and you didn't even know her?
Yeah. So that's what I told this person. I said, I cannot be angry because you're mad at A, B, C, D, E, and F. I cannot be mad at them because they did something bad to you. Because guess what? When they turn around and ask you for forgiveness and you guys befriend, where would that leave me? I said, so I cannot do that.
It makes you look weak, like you can't make your own decisions.
Yeah. And guess what? People have done that because of him. People have, because of him, don't come to my life. People, because of him, don't talk to me. And I never did anything to these people. But because they listen to this, they don't bother. That don't bother me. You can go on and keep listening because guess what? What goes around comes around.
Oh, yeah. It comes around in spades.
And like I said, it might not happen to you today. It might not happen to you tomorrow. It might not happen to you 5 years down the line. But believe you me, it's coming one day.
Yes.
It's coming one day. And this person's going to turn around. Well, they won't have a personality of feeling that they're entitled and that they feel that, yeah, you're supposed to do it. And you're going to keep doing what you're doing. But guess what? You're going to be the puppet on the string. Until you decide to cut that string, you are going to continue to be that person's puppet.
And I don't want to be anybody's puppet. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I just said to that person, I said, look, I'm not like your other people that you can be on the string with. No.
Yeah. Who you can handle and manipulate. Yeah.
We're not doing that. Not going to do that one with me. I got a big scissors here. I will cut you down to size.
I'll make you my puppet. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care to make people my puppet.
Oh no, I'm just joking.
And I'll cut you down to size. So that's it. Yeah, and that is a shame. People take advantage. And that's what a lot of people do on YouTube. Take advantage because they want something. Who I need.
Yeah, it's always a need. It's always a need.
Yeah. Every time you're in need, every time people are trying to help you, then when a child needs a help, they're nowhere to be found. You know. Yeah, Claudette, very supportive, very supportive. Hey, Francine. She said she just got in and saw that you're on. Hey, chat. We're just talking about Thanksgiving, two-faced people, because we have a lot of two-faced people in our lives on YouTube, outside YouTube. So that's what we've been talking about. Two-faced.
You know what would be ironic if people that were two-faced, sort of like Pinocchio's nose grew when he would lie, if there would be a line that would just start drawing down their face and their one side start turning one color and the other one color, and they could be exposed for who they were.
Yeah. No, or it will write on their head as they're talking. It just, the letter will write liar.
Yeah. Liar.
Yeah, liar on their forehead. And they won't be able to see it, but everybody's seeing it.
Yeah, and everybody else can see it.
Like, yeah, but they won't be able to see it. You know,
yeah.
People are like, what's on your forehead? Be like, what? What do you mean? What's on my forehead?
You can't see it, but everybody else can see it. That is
everybody else can see it. That the Lord should do. That the Lord should do. It will expose a lot of people.
Yes.
Because they sit on here saying they're telling the truth. You know, meanwhile, it's written on the head.
Not
liar.
Even blink. They will tell you that they're telling the truth and not even blink.
Yeah. So, stay away from liars.
I'm like today, day to day, she said, I can spot a two-faced person with an agenda before even shaking their hand. I can do that same thing. You can call it a gift or a curse, but I can do that same thing.
You can spot them a mile away. They're coming, you know. I don't know how to spot people. I'm the kind of person I love to give people chances. I'm that type of
Oh, I
person.
can spot them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I've had people come to me and tell me, Ella, be very careful. Da 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 da. And I say, I understand. I appreciate you, you know, but I believe just the way God forgive me my sins and gave me a chance over and over again, I love to give people chance. I'm like,
right,
let me, okay, fair enough. That person's like that. You've seen them do that. I understand. Yeah, you might be mad at me, but because I want to give this person a chance, but let me give this person a chance. And
right.
if they do to me what you've told me, then that's fine. I will never give them another
Lesson
chance.
learned.
Yeah,
Lesson learned.
lesson learned. But the only reason I do that is because I want to prove that if God can forgive me, I can forgive people, give them another chance.
Exactly.
That is what, and I do tell people. I said, let me just let you know, and people didn't want me to be here with you. People didn't want me to be your friend, or people felt I shouldn't go to the supermarket with you, or people didn't think we should share an Uber together, or people didn't think we should live together. I will let you know. I said, but I like to give people second chances
Right.
until you try to prove me wrong. And then when you prove me wrong, all right, then that's fine. I will say, okay, I've
Lesson
learned,
learned.
lesson learned. But I'm not gonna tell you about nobody else. You're gonna go find out for you're gonna find out for yourself. You're gonna find out for yourself. Because then it will be like, oh, but you know what? If you're trying to drag my name through the mud, guess what? I will help you, gladly help you drag yours through the mud as well.
Right.
And but like I said, when you're dragging my name, make sure you come with your receipts. Because when I show my receipt is going to be my proof. And then if people want to follow you, they will keep following you. If people say, Ella, I believe you because you have the proof, then that's it. They believe me. It's up to them for them to make up their mind. I don't make
And then
up people's
it's
mind.
over. After I
Yes,
show my receipts, it's over. I don't even
it's
want to
over.
talk about it anymore. I'm done.
But if you keep going and keep
Yeah.
talking
You keep
about it,
going on. Yeah.
what are you trying to gain? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What are you trying to gain? Nothing.
Right. Well, you're
Nothing.
not going to gain anything.
So if you're trying to get more people on your side, be my guest.
And
You know
whatever
what?
side that is, I don't even know what a side is. I can't get that in my head.
I don't know. I sit here and I pray to God, and I pray every time before I have an auction. I say, Lord, bring new people to the auction. I thank you for the old people that are there in my auction, the people that have known me for the 4 years, almost 5 years I've been on YouTube now. I thank you for them. But I pray you bring new people. And that's why you see, bring new people come. New people come. And if they like me, they stay. If they don't like me, they leave.
And
That's
that's
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
Whatever happens.
But you're not gonna drag my name down in the mud expecting that you're gonna go free. I will drag yours too. Believe you me. So you keep doing what you're doing and leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. I don't talk about you. I don't bring your name up.
You
Don't
must
talk
be the
about
flavor of the week or the
my
month.
name. Yeah, because you know who you are. You keep still doing it. It don't gonna do nothing. If you're trying to say all that kind of shit to turn people away from me, if anybody want to turn, let them turn. They were
But
not meant
anybody
to
that
be.
knows you, Ella, they know better than that
Yeah,
crap.
they were not meant to be here with me.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, the season has ended. The season has, just like your season ended with me, their season already ended. So if they want to go, you want to talk to them and whatever, you do that and say all sort of stuff, you do that. But I ain't got that time for you.
No,
Just
don't
letting you know, whoever you are watching, because I know you're watching. And if you think I don't watch you, I do watch you. I watch you on YouTube, and I watch you also on any other platform you're gonna be that I can be there. I watch you because I'm watching what you're gonna say.
She's
Because
watching.
you got loose lip.
The eye in the sky.
Loose lip. Because you just talk. You just talk thinking when you talk, somebody want to listen to you. Go out and sell some shit and stop talking about me. You go keep talking about me, you're gonna lose money. You don't want to lose money. Sell your shit and keep me out of your goddamn mouth. All right. Day to day, yes, I agree. But once in a while, one will be really good at it. It
Yeah, you
hurts
have some
very bad.
professionals out there. You really do.
Yeah. I could write a book on drama on YouTube. I
It would
know.
be a bestseller
It
too.
will be
It
a
would be
best.
a
Yes,
bestseller because
it
you
will
know
be
what?
a bestseller.
People would run to buy and purchase that book
Yes. I mean, imagine
because
all
people
the
love
drama
to
you can
hear
have.
and read about other people getting hurt. I don't
Mhm.
understand that, but they
They
love
use
it.
you and then they kick you to the curb. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do. American honey, that's so true. Surround you with love and sunshine. Surround yourself with positive people, people that are gonna uplift you, lift you up. You know, surround yourself with those type of people, not two-faced people. You know, there's a couple of so true, Claudette. I love you, Tina. Always, you're the best. Yes, always. Ask me, and I'll tell you the truth. That's all I can do. I can't tell you lie. You know, if you don't know, let me tell you, if you do not know how to lie in the first place, you'll be so truthful to yourself and say what you gotta say. It will hurt people. Yeah, the truth hurts. That's what they say, but you're gonna say it. But then, if you want to go listen to the lies, listen to the lie. But don't take one person's truth. Go find out from the other person. And if the other person don't want to talk to you, that means they're hiding something.
There you go.
If that person don't want to tell you, they say, "Oh, you know what? I don't like to put stuff out there." Meanwhile, they're the one started putting stuff out there. And then when you come back and say, "Okay, you put stuff out there, so what is the truth?" And they said, "Well, I don't feel like talking about it." No, that means they're lying and they're hiding something. They're lying and they're hiding something. So when you come to me and I'm producing receipts and I'm showing you receipts, am I lying or am I telling you the truth? I am not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
Now, when you go back to them and say, "Hey, so this happened," and they tell you they don't want to talk about it, that means because
Because they've been caught.
they've been lying and they don't have no receipt to prove what they've been saying. That's it. Because that's all they could do is lie. They've been lying from the day they fell out of their mother's womb, and they're gonna keep lying. You know, I mean,
Professional.
I don't understand when you read when you go to church or you read the Bible and you read the 10 Commandments. You read the 10 Commandments. I mean, guess what? I know we all tell a white lie here and there sometimes. We do tell a white lie. That's why they call it a white lie. You tell it
Well,
maybe,
we have omission and commission,
yes,
depending on,
on the
the little
situation.
white lies, but then you have that'll destroy somebody's life.
Life. The one that you're gonna tell to destroy somebody's life. No. Get your receipts ready for that. And if you decided that you are not gonna, and they're not gonna give it to you, then you decide with yourself what type of person that person is. You know, Claudette leaves comments too. Yeah, she's awesome. Hey, Timeless. Some people have nothing better to do. People will should lift up, not break down. So sad. Life is too short. No two-faced people. Anyone who drains me, they can go. Yes.
Oh
They
yeah,
just,
I gotta have my peace. I'm not gonna
yeah,
let you interrupt my peace.
yeah.
No.
It's just ridiculous. That, like you said, they just drain you. That's all they do is want to drain you. It's like, what? No, you got to move on. What is so bad in your life that you feel that at the end of the day, you're just going to complain and complain and complain
And
and
how do you
complain?
wake up every morning and just be that type of person? I don't get it.
Ugh. Man, I'm just like, what is it? What did life ever got to do with you that you had to like want to be so freaking miserable and
That's that
everybody else is
narcissistic
miserable?
personality.
Yeah. And everybody has to be miserable because you are freaking miserable. You know, no, not trying to get off that sweet. It's like different. It's crazy how people can be. Walk away, right? At the end of the day, just move on. Life happens. We go through stuff in life.
Yeah, and we learned that's how we learn to deal with people and
Yeah.
things and situations.
Once it finished, that's it. Move
Yeah,
on.
count it as a learning experience.
And if stuff is not going well for you, don't trying to find other stuff to blame. That's why. You
Yeah.
know, if
Look in
you're
the
not,
mirror really
yeah,
well.
look in the mirror. If you're not having a lot of people come to your life, find out for yourself why they weren't coming in the first place. Go way back to check out why they weren't coming. Don't blame it on the situation when you know you ain't having people in your life long
So
time
what is
ago.
that
It's your
saying about
character.
people that they can't think for themselves? I mean, you're really putting people down for saying that somebody else is controlling them
No,
from them coming into your life. That's not saying very well about the ones that are not coming in.
yeah. I have watched the truth come out and surprise some. Yeah. You know, karma is a bee. It is one. It always come round. It always come around. That's why you have to be careful what you. I say it's not what goes in. That's what the Bible say. It's what comes
Comes
out.
out.
That's what
Out
the
of the
Bible
abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
say.
So
So,
whatever's in here is going to come out.
so you have to be careful. Have to be careful because when it comes out the mouth, you already speak it. And when your life doesn't happen the way you want it to happen and stuff start happening to you, you'll be wondering why stuff is happening to you. Oh, why am I sick? Why not people coming to my life? Why not people buying from me? Why is this dress too big on me? Why is this dress too tight on me? Why is it I can't have this? Why is it? Yeah, because guess what? You keep speaking it. You know what? This is one thing I used to say to my ex. Oh, I don't earn enough. I hated that word when he always say that. I don't earn enough. You ask him this. He said, oh, well, I don't earn enough. My best friend, she's in the chat. She will tell you, I don't earn enough. I don't earn enough. I don't earn enough. And I said to him, you keep saying you don't earn enough. You
And
would
that's what's going to
never earn.
happen.
How many years has it been now? Oh, I don't earn enough. I say you keep saying that you're giving the devil the power.
Right. For you not to earn enough.
No, but you're not to earn. And then when you earn enough, guess what? The devil comes and take that money away from you. You get the money, you wouldn't know what you spent it on because you speak it out. And the
Right.
devil comes and snatch it
Words are powerful.
because you keep speaking it. Keep speaking it. Keep speaking that negative stuff. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. You would never learn how to do it because you keep speaking it, speaking it, speaking it, speaking it. I've never
That's why
seen
you should
somebody
speak
call themselves
positive, positive,
negative
positive
stuff.
things.
Yeah, you know, and it make it look like they feel like they're the only one that don't know how to do it. You gotta learn. Nobody came onto this word and learned something. We all learn as we go along.
Everybody
No,
doesn't know everything.
no, everybody. I didn't come out of my mom's womb knowing technology, knowing politics, knowing how to sell. Let me tell you, if it wasn't my ex, I wouldn't know how to sell. I remember when I came here and I said I wanted to go into business and I started selling children's books. People will come to my storefront and at my kiosk. And when they come, I say hello. They say hi and they'll be looking. I will just sit down there. They will look, they will walk away. Another one will come past. Hello, hello. They will look. And then my ex said to me, you got to get up and go talk to these people. I said, what do you mean? I don't want to disturb them. We don't do that in England. If people come in,
They
we just
either want it or they don't. That's what you're saying.
that's what I'm saying. And then he said no, because he was very good in sales. He can talk you to buy anything. He said no, go talk to the people. So I said, okay. I'll go say hello. If they say hello, is there anything you need assistance with? And they will say, no, I was just browsing. I'll say, okay. And I'll go back and sit down. and he will get up. He will get up. He will go talk to them. They're talking, and me, I'm minding my business there. And then he will come up with stack of books. He said, ring them up. And then I'll ring them up, put them in a bag, and he will give it to them. And then he will come back smiling. And I will say, how did you do that? I went over there and talked to the person, and they said they were just browsing. How did you get them to buy 10 books?
You make them feel important and get into what they like and what they want.
Thank you. And that's what he taught me. I had to learn that side of learning to sell. Selling was not in my blood. It was never in my blood. I thought
you learned very well, Ella.
I learned how he did it because he taught me. Now, if I didn't want to learn, I would keep saying, no, I don't want to. I don't know how to.
That's not me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
We don't do it like that. In England, we just say hello and that's it. He had to teach me that's not how they do it in America. You got to learn. So I started getting up. I started going to the customer, and I didn't stop at saying, is there anything I could do for you? No, I didn't even use that anymore. I say, hello, how may I assist you? Are you looking, do you have a 2-year-old? Do you have a newborn? Do you have an older kid?
You might like this one, or they might like this.
Yeah. And I'll say, if you have a couple of months old child, they probably will like the board books. That's so easy for them. They're not going to tear it up because it's hardcover. Oh, you have a 10-year-old. Hey, I got chapter books for them. The kids at 10 years old, they want to read chapter books.
Yeah.
Wimpy kids. And they don't like books that don't have picture in it. Hey, check this book.
We have picture books. Yep.
And that is how I learned. I never said, always complaining that I didn't know how to do it. Because once you speak it, the devil takes it and runs with it.
You never know. He wants you to fail. He wants you to fail.
So learn. Don't complain. I'm sick and tired of people complaining. Tag. What goes around comes around. I have seen it. Yes, Sandy. We have a choice to walk in the light or darkness. God gave us free will to choose. Some people like to stay in the darkness.
Yes, they do.
They like to. I stay back and watch things unfold, but I still feel bad for those who become their casualty. You know what I mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, and they don't care about that person becoming a casualty. They don't care.
As far as they get what they want.
Yeah, what they want.
You can do something for them. That's how they are. As far as you can do something for them, they're happy. They will tear you down 1 minute, and then they will talk to you as if they never did tear you down a minute ago.
Exactly.
Because they need you to do something for them, and they come and say, hey, do you know how to do this? I was trying to do it on my phone, and I don't even know how to do it. Meanwhile, they forgot they tore you down a minute ago.
Yep.
Two-Face. And I'm telling you, they are here on YouTube as well. Not only outside, they are here on YouTube as well.
Lots of them.
Yeah. Yes, this is all business related. My personal is my personal, but I don't combine the two. Yeah.
Right.
Gino! Ella, I am changing my screen name to Save Him First.
Save Him First.
I love that. Save Him First. Hi, Willow. You gotta go watch Gino. Gino puts a lot of videos out there.
Glad you made it, Willow.
So check him out. Finally made it to one of these live. Hey, Willow, we're almost done. We've been chit-chatting all along. It's been fun. I appreciate you guys still being men. Wow, we got 20 people in here. Nice. Hey, Flip Flop. Welcome. Good to see you. All right.
I always love this time when you and I do this show.
Angie. Yeah, that's $1 million question. Why do people do? Yeah, people are just going to be who they are. You know.
Okay, Saveherefirst. I will tell you, I was in another community and saw your name dropped. I was very curious about it because they didn't know you there.
Thank you. You see? You see what I'm talking about?
He said it was strange.
Yes. In another community, I'm not even in that community. And this person always go and they talk about me in other community. I'm telling you, it's oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is so funny. It's so funny. You know, it's so funny. That's the thing. Why? You're trying to get people to hate me for stuff you did, stuff I did not do, stuff you
But
did.
usually the one that's barking a lot is the one that done something wrong.
Yeah. You know, let me tell you guys, if you see somebody, I'm telling you, take a screenshot and send it to me. Please take a screenshot and send it to me, because those are my receipts. Because this person is acting as if they don't talk about me. Okay, they're acting as if they don't talk about me. You don't see me go live talk about them, but they still keep talking about me. I said, keep my name out of your freaking mouth. I don't know what you gain by doing it. You know, I don't know what you gain.
I've
There's
never
people that don't,
understood why people thought that would be something that,
yeah, there's
that's
people that
popular.
done worse. People that done worse. I've never done nothing to this person. There's people that have done worse to this person, and they can't even call this person's name. I did confront. I said, how come you're lovey-dovey when this person that have called you out, told you so many stuff that they're gonna do to your channel, and you treat them as if they never said anything? I didn't even do you no wrong. And you're going from channel to channel, community to community, talking about me. I
They're
don't even
either
talk about
jealous,
you.
they're either jealous or in love. It's one or the other.
Well, if you're in love, I like that you love me, but not to the point where you keep talking
Trying to
about
destroy you. Yeah.
you know you were going to channel. Like I said, I think it was the weed community. I got a notification because somebody tagged me, and I was like, what? I got tagged into that live, and that person was there talking about me.
And plus, how could they think that you wouldn't be? There's so many people that go to so many different things. You were going to find out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now they think because I don't go to all these other channels, they don't see me. You don't even know if I'm looking in other community.
Right.
You know, there's the digging community, there's the craft community, there is the singing community, which is the Asian community where they like to do karaoke and stuff.
Right.
There's so many community. It doesn't mean because I don't go in there and say blanket hello or hi.
Communicate during the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean because I don't communicate in the chat. Sometimes I like to play, especially on Fridays. Fridays after the auction, I need something. Sometimes stuff don't come on TV that I want to watch.
Right.
So when all the auction is closed down, I like to find out what comes up, and I just let it play in the background and listen to them while I'm packing. I told you, I said I didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, because I was up packing stuff. And
I would be wiped out.
And I go, when I hear them say something, I go look and see whatever. And here comes this person talking about me in the chat. And I was just like, really? You're talking about me in the chat? Nobody knows me in this chat. You think you're going to these places to hide where you can talk about me and then say, oh, she's going to come back and crawl back to me and apologize. I was like, crawl back to you and apologize for what?
Now that would have really upset me.
You know, that
I would have been so angry.
Girl,
I'm not crawling back to anybody.
I took a screenshot and I sent it. I said,
crawl back? No.
Crawl back to you and apologize to you for what? What did I do that I'm going to apologize to you for what? You are the one going to communities that I'm not even in, talking about me in there. They're not even talking about it. You're making the issue. Nobody asked you the question. You just decided you were going to talk about me in that community. And I took a screenshot and I sent it. I said, I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching. You keep talking about me. You're just so sad. Very sad. You know. But you know what? Like I said, and I said in the message, I said, I'm praying for you. You got an issue. You really do have an issue. And I'm praying for you. So you know what? I'm praying for you again. I'm praying for you because only God can deliver you. Yeah, not in my hands, it's in God's hands. So you know what? You keep, because when you do that, the people come and that's how I get new people. Because you go to those people and talk about me, and
It's
guess
just
what? They
sending
come.
people over to your channel.
Yeah, you keep talking about me, and people are asking like, who are this person talking about? And they come to my channel.
You're
So
getting
you
that
keep
free
going.
advertisement, Ella.
Yeah, you keep going. And Buddha chick, next time if you see something like that, please, if you see anybody talking, you know this person and they're talking about me, send me a screenshot, because that is my receipt. I keep receipts. So next time the person is not gonna lie, because guess what? They're gonna say, oh, somebody went to say they saw me talking about, and I wasn't. You can say, yes, you did. Here is the screenshot, the day, the time. This is your screen name in this
But
channel you were
you know
talking
what?
about.
I've always been the type of person, if I made a decision to do something or say something about somebody else, I was going to be woman enough to say, yeah, I said it. I'm not the one to deny saying something. If I slip up and say something about somebody and somebody else tells them and they come back, I'm going to say, well, yeah, I said it, but this is the context in which I said it in.
Thank you. And also the Buddha chick, it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad, but they just need to stop. You know, they just need to stop. Even though it wasn't bad, why are they using my name to associate it with
Right,
whatever issue? They shouldn't. They
right.
shouldn't. Because that's this one person, that's what they said in this other channel, which I think is the weed community, because they were smoking weed while they were talking. So that's why I say that was the weed channel. I didn't know anybody in that channel, but my name got tagged and I found it. And they were talking about me in the channel, even though they didn't call my name. That person there, I knew the person. They were talking about me, saying that,
Ugh,
oh yeah, they're dragging my name through the mud. And I was like, me dragging your name through what mud am I dragging your name through? And then saying that, oh, you know what? She's gonna come back and say she's sorry. She always does. And I was like, really? And I screenshot that shit and I sent it. Don't be saying lies. Guess what? They never responded to me.
I'm
Never
sure they
responded.
didn't. I'm
No.
sure they didn't.
I always tell my grandkids, if someone is talking about you, it's because they're jealous. They're not you. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time it is jealousy.
Jealousy. Yeah. This community on YouTube seem to be a fishbowl of drama. As a mod, folks were constantly trying to pull me into it. And once or twice I got pulled in briefly. Only one situation early on for me. Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't want to be a part of it. The only reason I created my channel is for me to come sell so I can make some money to continue to pay my bills. Because during the
Me, drama
pandemic,
is so stressful. I
man,
can't deal with that.
I deal with so much stuff already out of my own personal life for, and for me, it's my fault. Because if I didn't get involved with another YouTube person, I would have been drama free. If I didn't get involved with a YouTube person, I would have been drama free. But never again am I get involved with no YouTube person that I know on YouTube. Never again. I don't care if they beg me to try. I'm never gonna do it again. Never.
See, lesson learned, Ella.
Yeah, never gonna do it again.
You went to school on that.
I did go to school on that. They took me to school, girl. Dragged me to school. And I thought, oh, you know what? Everybody says everything negative. But you know what? Let me go try for myself. I tried for myself. Oh my gosh. My blood pressure went through the roof because of it. I was like,
Yeah,
never again.
I remember that. That
Yeah,
was
never again. And I never said anything. I was on this show when my blood pressure was high. Remember when my blood pressure was high, I couldn't even continue the auction. I was shaking. Come turned out my blood pressure was high. It wasn't because, I was blaming it on my palate. It wasn't my palate. This person was trying to pull me down.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't my palate, but I never said anything about it. The only person that knew were people that were close to me. People that were close to me. And now they want to behave like, oh, I don't talk about my relationship on YouTube. Man, please. You've been dragging me on YouTube. from community to community, and like, oh, I don't hear about it, please. It's like, oh, people come tell me about. No, people don't come tell you. You're the one go doing it. People don't come tell you because I don't talk about you. I don't talk about you. You're the one like to talk about yourself. Well, don't get me started. I am done. I am freaking done. Tired. I don't even say anything behind your back that I wouldn't say. Yeah, say it to your face. No, what am I gonna say to who the hell do you think you are? Then I'm gonna be saying something behind your back, and I'm not gonna say in your face. I'm gonna tell it to your face. And you're mad because I tell you that what you did was wrong. You are mad because of that. You did something wrong. I told you to your face, you did something wrong. You turn it around and make it look like I did it. Go check yourself on that one. Go check yourself on that one. And then anybody that want to believe you, good luck to them.
You know what I say? Fine. If you want to believe whoever,
Yeah. I always go for wrapping paper into catalog. I always go for the wrapping paper into catalog. Angie is the most neutral and honest person you can meet. Yes. Be neutral. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. Okay?
But how did I learn to be that way, Ella? I went to school on it. I got burned real bad in earlier years. I got involved in a situation I shouldn't have got involved in, took a side, and then those two people got back together. And where'd that leave me?
Nowhere.
So I went to school. That's why I can be that way.
Let me tell you, my experience was when I had a group of girls that I followed in school, and I was in school then. I think I probably was 13, 14. That's when I went to school on mine. And from that day, I don't take no sides for nobody. If something happened to you, I'll be the first to say, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I really understand your situation. But I'm not going to take side, depend on the situation. I'm not going to take sides. Because then when I take sides and everything goes honky-dory with the other person, guess what? I'm the one left out in the cold.
I had that happen to me with a real, real close friend that I thought I would never not have.
New topic. Laugh out loud. The oven or deep fried turkey. We're not doing turkey this year. Never doing turkey.
But I do like fried turkey.
I don't know. I don't know if I've had a fried turkey.
That's really the only way I'll eat turkey is if you fry it. That's really the only way I'll eat it.
Well, to me, turkey is a blend meat already, so it's bland, and I don't know if I will like it fried or oven cooked. So a lot of people have done the oven one. I've tried it. Unless only the turkey neck. It's only the turkey neck that is good. The rest of the body, no. I don't know about the beef. With a lot of people things, Ella. There have been times when I've had to stand my ground on values, and it's caused a rip throughout several groups of people.
That's another thing that will cause it.
Yes, that will cause it. And look at my friend. She knows. She was mad at me one time because I didn't take a side. And it wasn't about, and I tried to explain to her, it wasn't about side. I understand you were hurt, but sometimes I had to do it to be where I am because I needed a roof over my head. She understands me very well, and she will know. She will tell you. She will tell you if Ella is true to herself or if Ella's a freaking liar. She will tell you. Because she knows me. I've been friends with this lady since when we met on Facebook. We've been friends since 2013. This lady knows me. She will tell you. If I say one person that knows me, know my character, know how I behave, everything. She was the one first person that understood the way I talk. Because a lot of people, when I talk, they didn't understand my language, the way I talk. And she will try to tell them, don't forget, doesn't mean because Ella was born in England. She grew up in Nigeria as well. So she had to learn one language, learn another language, then come to America and try to change to adapt to all these different situations, all these behaviors. She had to learn all. So you know what? She was the first person that had to say, "Oh, I know how Ella is." So when I talk, she would say, "I This is what I think Ella meant to say." She was the first one because people, when I talk, people just think I'm, yeah. And she would say, "No, this is
You
Ella."
know, and the thing about the person telling, some people cannot hold water. That's what we say here in the South. They go and tell everything. They can't keep their mouth closed. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, people do the roasted. I don't know. I don't like roasted, but people like the oven stuff. But some one else likes fries, so I get fried. Okay, so if you're able to have two turkeys and people like the fried, I've had my ex done the fried turkey because as a chef somebody ordered it, so you have to buy the special pot for it and you have to dip the turkey inside it. But I mean, I didn't have the opportunity to taste it because he was cooking it for somebody else. But me at that time, I'm very picky too. So
Ella, the booty chick is leaving. She left you a super chat.
oh, thank you so much, Buddha Chick. I appreciate you. This is for you. I know I wouldn't even get to it. I'm so behind. Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super, super, super chat. Super, super, super chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Buddha Chicks. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm strolling right down. I see Johnny came in. Johnny said, "Oh my gosh, what did I miss? Loose lips, sink ships."
Yeah, exactly. We got a lot of ships going down.
We got a lot of ships going down, Johnny. Woo. Lot of ships. Oh, so funny. So funny. Hey, said this. You don't want to get to the pearly gate and find out there's a padlock.
What? You don't want to get to the pearly gates and find out
And
that
there's a
there's a
padlock.
yeah.
Oh gosh. You are hilarious to have with
And the
the
sad
line
thing
in the
about it
middle.
is when we get to the pearly gates, none of this is going to matter anyway.
Yeah, none of it's gonna matter, you know. So God's gonna question me about me and you about you.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's all it's going to matter.
that's all it's gonna matter. Johnny say, "Amen, sister. Preach it."
Well,
Oh, I mean, it's so weird. It's so weird. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody, and leave it at that. Don't be going from community to community thinking you're gonna keep talking about people in other community and thinking people are not gonna find out. People are gonna find out. It's over, it's done with.
and once
Move
you're
on.
exposed, they'll never look at you the same.
Yeah, move
Never.
on. Move on. Because if you're trying to talk about me in other community that I don't even know and the people don't know me, and you don't even know when I'm going to meet these people and they're going to get to know me, and you're going to look like a fool because when they come to my channel they're going to look like, "Wow, this person talked about this lady in our chat, but she's all she's laugh, she's
Yeah.
fun,
She's
and
nothing like they said she was.
yeah, and people are liking her. People are putting positive comments in the chat. So why did this person come and talk all this crap about her? And now you've exposed yourself, and people are gonna see you for who you are.
Right.
That's it. You know. Hey Johnny, what's your video? Great job. What's your video? Great job. Yeah, I need to go watch that video, Johnny. I need to go watch it. People like are known as Willow. It's like, vampires, Mr. Johnny, I tried the beans and rice again. Way too mushy. Maybe you put in a lot of water. You know what? Johnny told me, I was telling Johnny, I said, when I cook my rice, okay, when the rice is just a little bit half done, I put all my seasoning, I put my corn, my vegetables, I put it all in, my mushrooms, everything I want to put in my rice, and I cook it. But it come up like I took a beating to the rice. So
Well, why
Johnny
don't you
said,
just put the lid on it when it gets to a certain point and let it finish cooking?
so Johnny said
Turn
to
the
me,
heat off and just put the lid on it and let it finish cooking.
this is what Johnny said. Johnny said, cook it separately, cook all your ingredients and all the other stuff that you want to put inside. Instead of putting it all inside and let
Yep.
all cook that separately. And then when you finish cooking your rice, you can add that to it
Right.
and mix it all up. And I started doing it, and it wasn't mushy after that. I started doing that way.
Oh, I thought this was a certain recipe that you had found that you mix everything together. Okay.
No, it was my okay, like there's this rice I normally used to cook. We in Africa refer to it as jollof rice. But the way we cook it, the way I've known to cook it, is that you cook the rice and then you rinse it and put it back. Once you cook it, you pour your oil inside, and then you start to add your different ingredients you want to put
Oh,
inside.
got it.
And then
Okay.
you cook it, everything cooks all together. And then
Right.
the rice now turns a different color because you've added all these
All the
ingredients.
ingredients. Yeah.
So it's like cooking like gumbo or something like that. When you
Yeah.
cook
Yeah.
gumbo, you put all stuff in it. So I've always cooked it that way. But since I moved down here, I didn't have the opportunity because there's not an African store near for me to go get the stuff I normally need. So I started to come up with my own and say, you know what, I'm gonna add this. I'm just gonna add this. But every time I add all this stuff and cook it, the rice comes out like mushy, very, very mushy, you know. So when I talked to Johnny about it, Johnny just told me the best way to do it. So I started doing it
That
that way.
was the best way.
Yeah. So I try to cook all the other stuff separately now and then mix it together. Yeah. So he said,
Girl, we have been on here 2 hours and 15 minutes.
what? We need to go. We need to
Uh-huh.
go. Oops, that should have said people like yeah, they should have. Yeah. Better to say that cup is half full instead of half empty.
Yes, I always say it's half full.
Yeah. When karma comes a knocking, you better have done good in your life because karma shows up as Satan or Santa or as the Green Reaper.
Mhm.
As the Green Reaper. Oh my god, laugh out loud. This sounds like the crap I used to meditate in moderately in Real Women. Yes, on Poshmark, just messy rubbish. Yeah, that's how she had it when Poshmark started. They started when Poshmark started, she started. Then I got an invitation to be her mod on her Facebook page for Poshmark. A whole lot of drama in Poshmark over there on the thing. A whole lot of drama.
I can imagine.
Yeah, she knows. She knows. She had a group for it. Yeah. And she said, I was never mad at you for not taking my side. I just called out what I see. And that's why I stand my ground and walked away. I just want, yeah. And that's it. She wasn't mad. She just called, said, hey, I didn't take her side. And I tried to tell her, but that's the thing. It was no lie, we were true to ourselves. And that's
Yeah,
how,
just
if I look at
sometimes you have to walk away.
yeah, sometimes you got to walk away. And you know what? Because of all that, our friendship got even tighter, you know. But the thing is that I had to tell her where I stood. I had to tell her, I said, I understand. But it's not matter of like I was taking side, but at the time it's that I was going through stuff myself and I had to do something for myself. But I had
Right.
to tell her it hurt, but at the end of the day, yeah. But we were true to each other. She told me how she felt, and I told her how I felt. That is when that's friendship, you know.
Right.
And yeah, you could walk away for a bit, and
Right.
if it's meant to be, you will come back. If it's not meant to be, then that season has ended.
I agree.
It turned out for us, the season didn't end for us. It continued. But for some people, it wouldn't continue. So that's where you meet them where they're at. That's where they're
Yeah.
at, and just let it be. It wasn't
Yep.
meant to continue on,
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah. Always keep it real. Yeah, I have respect for those who keep it real. I gotta go spend hobby time. Yes, much love. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you. Yeah. No filter type people. Yeah. No. All right, all right, all right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you
This
so
has
much.
been we started off with Thanksgiving and
Thanksgiving.
went. That's what I love about this show. We start off with one topic and we move into something totally different and it works out.
Yeah. And like we say, we always don't have the answer most of the time. And
Oh
sometimes if
no.
we have the answer, is it's based on just our life,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
you can
and
either
what we
take it or not.
experience.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all. No hard feelings. And just, you know what? Just be true to yourself. That's all I can say. Be true to yourself.
Be
And if
authentic,
somebody,
be who
yeah,
you are.
and if somebody's out there spreading lies about you, just call them out and just move on.
Get the receipt.
Get the receipts. You know how I showed when I did my live, I showed my receipts. That's how you do it. Show your receipts. That way, when you show your receipts, nobody's gonna call you a liar.
And the next person's going to think twice about calling you out.
Yes. And then if that person say I don't need to talk about it. I don't, they're lying and they don't have no receipts to show.
Right. You got to, yeah.
So if somebody's lying and they want to tell you a story, tell them to show you the receipts. And if they show you your receipts and you say, Ella, I saw your receipts and I saw their receipts, for some reason their receipts seem
Didn't
to,
add up like yours did.
yeah. Or if you feel my receipts didn't add up, I'm gonna tell you, I don't delete nothing. I don't
I
delete
save
stuff.
everything.
I save everything. I
You're
don't
looking
delete
at a
stuff.
person that's had journals since she was 14 years old. So you can imagine I save everything.
Oh, let me tell you, I saw this person react. I started recording.
Yep. That's smart.
And then guess what? One day I said to myself, people are not gonna believe me. So you know what? I'm gonna make a phone call, put my friend on the phone, and talk to this person so that they can hear from themselves.
A
And
third
that's what I
party.
did.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I said, because I don't want to be talking to one person and say, oh, they did this, they said this, they did this, they said this. That means it's my one voice. They're listening to me. And I said, no.
You want them to hear straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, it's straight from the horse's mouth, because it looked like Ella's the crazy one. I just went, da, 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 da. You're there? Okay. I'm about to I'm just gonna mute you, so and you just listen to the conversation, okay? All right. I put it in my back pocket. And then we started talking. And that's it. We started talking. And when the conversation finished, I went outside and I said, on mute, and I said, did you hear everything? All right now. So, according to the lady on Everybody Loves Raymond, who's the nut case now?
Yeah.
Who's the nut case? Who's the nut case now?
You don't know somebody until you live with them. I'm just going to tell you that.
That's the thing. You got to live with the person. So I've had people live with me and I know who they are. So if they're coming to tell you something and I'm telling you something, I live with them. And that's why I'm telling you that is what they are.
Right.
Because I lived with it and I experienced it and I got the proof to show it.
Right.
They live with me. That person lived with me. If they got proof, let them show the proof. Let them show the proof. Going around, telling lies of something that they said I did and I didn't do it. And I was like, I laughed. When I heard that lie, I laughed. I said, do you think somebody heard it too and called me and asked me? And they said, I know I don't believe what I heard, but I said, let me just call you and just find out if it was true. I said, that person is 6 foot tall. I'm 5'5" or 5'6". Do you think I would do do you think I'm that kind of person to do it? They said, I know you wouldn't be able to do it, but that's the lie they're spreading. So I just wanted to call you.
Oh my gosh.
You see? So anyway, so be careful out there. Make sure you go to Tracy Cake's channel, because
y'all have a wonderful, beautiful Thanksgiving.
Until next time, guys.